What's up? This is Doc Joe Brown, real name, no gimmicks. This is a hella late review of the Reebok, I guess, Cross times UFC 25th anniversary, the workout shoe that they came out. It was like a throwback Reebok shoe that they just added a little UFC touch to it in honor of their 25th anniversary show. So this shoe came out in 2018. The first time I saw it, I was in New York at UFC 230, and all the fighters were wearing them. Dana White was wearing them. And so me being a sneakerhead, did a quick Google while I was there. I was like, okay, these the Reebok workout, whatever. They look straight online. The way they show them online, they're all tied up tight and everything like that. I went to I almost said concession stand, but I went to the souvenir stand that the UFC had up, and they were actually selling these for $150. And I was like, I had to hit them with the Bishop Bullock. So y'all know what that is. If you don't know, do your Googles, as they say. So I was like, I just won't have these because and again, at the souvenir stand, they had them laced up all tight and everything. And I was like, those kind of whack. But anyway, Black Friday came around, and this shoe was always stuck on my mind because I really love the concept. And they had them marked down to it was down to $50 on Reebok.com. And they were on the UFC store too. I had to get them from Reebok.com because I wear a size 13, and UFC store only had up to a size 12. So anyway, enough about that. So here's the shoe. And like I said, it's the Reebok workout something. You can do your Googles, as they say. And on the back, they got the 25th. I'm not a sneaker reviewer. I'm just like, I don't know why I like this shoe so much. I love the UFC. I love sneakers. And I was like, this was a nice little collab. If I'm tripping, cool. Just let me know I'm tripping. I'm always trying to get better as a person. But I've worn them a couple times to like fight parties around the hood, and people are like, dang, those are tight. So the leather, and they tell a great story. The leather is actually supposed to be, at least is what they tell you, the leather that they use to make the gloves that the fighters are wearing. So I'm like, okay, that's smooth. And it is noticeably softer. So maybe they stamped it with something different at the factory. I know a lot of times they say all the leather is the same, or it's some type of pleather on shoes, but these are noticeably different. I wish everyone was here. My wife is going to be mad because my hands are so ashy. But anyway, I wish you could feel these. On the back, they got the 25th right there. And if you watched the UFC 25th anniversary show, that was really dope, where they had the old graphics and everything. But just a really plain shoe. It came with 2 pairs of laces. So that's really dope. If you want to go really 90s on them and put the white laces in there, that used to be the thing back in the day. All black shoe. Now, here's where it gets fun. Inside, and you can see I haven't worn these so much, are popular fight posters from their 25-year history. So that's really, really, really dope. And that's probably why I didn't wear them so much, because I don't want to scratch those off. So it has a Reebok on this shoe, but on the other side, it has, like the old school Reebok symbol, which I think that's just really hard. I think it's up there with one of the best classic symbols. All the classic symbols are tight. Adidas, Nike, but if you get one of those hoodies to rock with that on there, that's really tight. And then the other shoe has UFC 25th stamped in the back. Just really underrated. There's the white laces. Again, and this is a different set of posters in here, right there. That's different from the ones in there. In the left shoe, right shoe, whatever one I pulled out first. So really underrated. I didn't see a lot of reviews of this online. I was like, man, so if I'm weird when, the mashups happen that are just like two things that I'm a fan of, which is sneakers. And then as you can see, I got the drop front out here. And then the UFC, I was like, whoa, that is really dope. And, like Redman says, custom made airs in my shoes, never tied up. You got to freak them out a little bit. You can't have them laced up all tight, but just really, I don't want to keep saying really dope, but if I'm tripping, let me know. I liked them, and I couldn't find like a lot of reviews on there. I don't want to get chewed out and be like, oh, it was 100 of them. But before I bought them, I wanted to see what people thought, and it was just like not a lot of feedback so that I could find on YouTube at the time. So that's all I got. And yeah, Doc Joe Brown, real name, no gimmicks. We're out of here. Peace. Well, I'm out of here. It's not a we. 1 minute.